Hi Giraffe class, and welcome back to our morning ring. Today we are joined by our lovely assistant Hallie, who's going to help us with the lesson. We are on the 8th of April and it's Wednesday today, so let's get straight into our welcome song. We're going to do a different song today than the one we did on Monday. Hallie's here today, Hallie's here today, everybody clap your hands, Hallie's here today. Teacher Tam is here today, Teacher Tam is here today, everybody nod your head, Teacher Tam is here today. Great! Shall we start by doing our weather chart? I would like you to tell me what day of the week is today?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, that's right. So we're going to put Wednesday onto our weather chart. And then I want you to look outside the window and tell me, what is the weather like today?
Partly cloudy.
It's partly cloudy, which means it's a little bit sunny and a little bit cloudy. And it's quite nippy, isn't it? So let's put in partly cloudy. So today is Wednesday and it's partly cloudy. And we are in autumn. So that's the season that we are in, and we are in April. That's the month that we are in. Okay, let's start with our number. So, can everybody remember what number we've learnt about this week? What number is this?
7.
That's right, Hallie. It's number 7. Hallie, can you count out 7 fingers for me, please?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Very good. Hallie, I wonder if you can do 7 claps, and if the children at home can join you, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good. What about 7 nods of your head?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Fantastic. Well done, Hallie. Okay. This is our letter for the week. Can you remember what sound this letter makes?
H, h, h.
That's right, and it's also the start of your name, isn't it, Hallie?
Yes.
Okay, let's put it over here. I wonder if the children can remember all the things that they found around the house that started with H, H, H. Should we look at the things that we found? I bet you've all been using a lot of this, hand sanitizer. And last time we also showed you this. What is this? It's a horse. Good. And lastly, we've got, what is this? It's a hat. And this is a house. Very good. Okay. Can you quickly say all the things that I've told you that start with a H, please? While you're busy thinking of those, we're going to trace. You can use your finger in the air. Hallie, can you show us with your finger how we do it? We go down and up and around. And that's a H. Very good. Let's do it again. Down, up, and around. Very good. Okay. Who can remember what our theme is for this week? Can you remember what we're learning about, Hallie?
Easter.
Easter, that's very good. It's only a couple of more sleeps until Easter, which is very exciting. But remember, in our Bible, we learnt all about Jesus. And remember what we said? We said that Easter isn't just about the Easter eggs, although these are very nice things to eat. We celebrate Easter because of why? Who can remember? That's right. We made a cross on Monday and we celebrate Easter because Jesus died on the cross to forgive us of our sins. Okay. And at Easter time, what do we like to eat a lot of? What are these?
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. I wonder why we eat so many Easter eggs. Remember that an egg has got something inside of it. And Jesus was put into the tomb. Remember, he was taken from the cross and put into the tomb. But then remember what the story told us, something very, very special. He came out of the tomb, so he rose again. So just like a little chicken comes out of an egg and is fresh, new life, that is the same as what Jesus did. And that's why we celebrate Easter. Okay, so on that note, remember in your little pack, you had a little chicken like this, but it was on an A5 piece of paper, and you had a green A5 card as well. So what you're going to do is either you can cut it out or you can ask Mommy to cut it out. Okay, so you cut all along there, and then you're going to colour it yellow with whatever you have at home. So you might be using paint, you might be using a crayon, you might be using a pencil crayon, and you're going to make a little chicken. Next, you're going to take your glue stick and you're going to turn it over, put glue all on the back of it, and then you're going to stick it down. And then I sent home a little orange piece of paper, so you're going to ask Mommy to cut this into a diamond, and you're going to fold the diamond over to make its beak, and ask Mommy if she'll cut 2 little legs out for you using the red paper, and you're going to stick the legs on. And then I used googly eyes, but you can use whatever you have at home. You might just want to draw on 2 little eyes, and then at the top I wrote, Happy Easter. Okay, so as soon as this video is finished, you're going to make your Easter card. Okay, now it's time for some science, because we always do science on Wednesday. Okay, so this week, because we are talking about eggs, I thought it would be fun to do an experiment with eggs. So I've got, how many eggs have I got here, Hallie? 2. I've got 2 eggs, and I've got 2 glasses of water, and I've filled them up about halfway. Okay, so the 1 glass, I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm not going to do anything to the water. And then this glass, I'm going to ask Hallie to hold it, and I'm going to put some salt inside. Okay, so I'm going to use 10 teaspoons of salt. And I'm going to stir. Let's count together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, so now I'm going to take my water that had nothing inside of it, and I'm going to ask Mommy to carefully help me to put an egg inside. What happens to the egg? That's right, it sinks right to the bottom. Now I'm going to take this egg and I'm going to put it inside. Remember, what did we use inside of our water? Salt. I'm going to put my egg inside the water that has got salt in it and see what happens. Oh, it also sank to the bottom. Perhaps we didn't use enough salt, hey?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to see if you can do this experiment. Of course, you mustn't do it by yourselves. You have to ask Mommy or Daddy to help you. And I want to see if you can do a picture, because what is meant to happen is the one with the salt, it's meant to make the egg float to the top of the water. But perhaps I didn't use enough salt for my experiment. So I want to see if you can do this experiment at home with Mommy and Daddy, and if you can take a picture and show me how this experiment is meant to work. Okay, that's all for today, everybody. Hallie and I are going to go off and eat some Easter eggs now. And tomorrow we look really forward to seeing you all, where we are going to learn a very, very fun Easter song with everybody that you can sing to Mommy and Daddy. Okay, that's all for today. What do we say, Hallie?
Bye.
Bye.